That's right, I am, Gail. Don't let weather or time get in the way of your next outdoor event. Coming up, we're going to show you how this top tent went from arrival to ready in 15 minutes. I'm not kidding. Would I lie to you? Come back. Details are next on Daytime.
If you're planning an outdoor event this summer, chances are you're already nervous about the weather. This is Ohio, after all. Why not consider renting a top tent? Dion Miller is outside with the latest in party tent technology. Hi, Dion.
Hi, Gail. Yeah, you didn't know there was tent technology out there, but topTent is different. This is a 2,000 square foot party tent that literally went up in 15 minutes. We're going to show you the proof in a minute, but joining me from topTent is Monty Horst. Thank you for being here. Tell me about the idea of topTent, because party tents have been around for a long time.
Right. Well, the idea really hatched out of, we have an inventor who's just a very, very creative individual. He used to work for Cirque du Soleil, and he had done some work with them, and one day he just started thinking about how an umbrella goes up and how that would save time going into an event to have an event tent go up quickly. So he's an engineer and started working on it, and thus the topTent was kind of born.
Yeah, you could actually put it up twice during an entire half hour a daytime, but we're showing some video now of how quickly it actually does work. It is like an umbrella. I mean, you look up at this structure, you almost feel like you're under a carousel.
Exactly. You know, it goes up like an umbrella. It goes down just like an umbrella. It's 12 different sides, very structurally sound. It can support up to 2 tons of lighting and sound equipment from the inside.
That's unbelievable. Now, when it sets up that quickly, you know the first question people are going to ask is it going to stay there through my party? What keeps it steady and sturdy to the ground?
Well, that's a very good question, and we've got several different options. Just as you see it sitting right now, that we have no staking or no support holding it down. Just the weight of the unit can withstand 20-mile-per-hour winds by itself.
Wow.
You can stake the unit just like you would a traditional tent, and that will give you up to 70-mile-per-hour. And then we also have a ballast system that will give you 50-mile-per-hour wind resistance for, you might be in an area maybe on some stamped concrete or a nice patio that you cannot stake. So we have a ballast system that will give you 50-mile-per-hour wind resistance.
Okay, so wind resistance, so it is weatherproof. Clearly you forgot the heater today, but it is weatherproof and can be heated.
Yes, we did not bring a heater today, but I would like to have one right now. It can be heated, and it can be cooled in the summertime as well. We have some accessory attachments that attach to the bottom of the unit that you can fully heat the unit and keep it nice and cozy in the wintertime.
All right, well, I'll keep that in mind in the future. Where all have you been? I know you mentioned Cirque du Soleil, and we do have some pictures of that.
We kind of had the idea of this demo tour as we're launching this product just to generate some publicity on the fact that this is available, because a lot of traditional tent operators don't realize that this is out there and available for them to use, or renters and users that they can rent a product like this. We started out in Orlando, Florida, warm. Yeah, of course. Went through Atlanta, up through Bristol, Tennessee, and then came here, and then we're on our way to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on Monday. We'll do a demo in Cleveland at the Rock Hall, and then out to Chicago, and then back across the East Coast through New York City and up into Connecticut.
And that really is the beauty of it, is how portable it is and how few people you actually need to get it set up, right?
Well, exactly. And you know, for a traditional tent rental operator, the benefit to them is that they can set up this tent in 15 minutes, as you've seen on the video, and they can do it multiple times in one day. So traditionally, for them to take one of their tents out, say it's a Saturday event, they would have to bring their tent out on a Friday, have 6-7 guys to set the tent up, and then have their event on Saturday. Then they would have to come back Sunday and take it down. So there's a lot of inactivity that they cannot use their tent for additional events on a Friday or that Sunday. With our tent, you can take it out. Say you have a wedding reception, or maybe you could do a birthday party on a Saturday morning. Then you could take the tent down and do a reception or a cocktail party on a Saturday night. So, and you don't have to have your tent set up that Friday or that Sunday, be taking it down. And then for the person who's renting the tent, what it means to them is that they don't have to have a tent in their yard or in the front of their organization or corporation for multiple days. It's in and out on the same day.
That's tremendous. It is quite an invention, Gail. I feel a daytime party coming out here before we send them on their way to Cleveland. Monty, thank you for being here.
Friday.
What a fun event, fun thing to plan with your event. Absolutely great, Gail.
Thank you, Dion.